Welcome back to Football Kings. I mean, Carabao Cup games have been played, and we saw how the outcome of those games. We saw the outcome of what happened in those games: City, Brentford, Newcastle, Fulham. I was more focused on the City Brentford game than
City
I would
game.
say I was on the Newcastle game. It was an
Mm.
expected win from City, and they did well. They won. Good goals from
From
Cherky and Savinho. I
people
think
that
these were the
needed
two
to
people
turn
that
up, turned up.
these are people that scored. Cherky has
Mm.
consistently been showing, his quality, showing how good he is. And
My brother.
same with Savinho. I was
In,
actually surprised by
why did he?
Savinho
Why did?
and the way
Why
he
did
stepped
he
up
do the
today.
Haaland? Why did he do the Haaland celebration? I don't get. Was that no
Mm.
Haaland celebration? Former
Doing the
celebration.
robots, yeah, the robot
Ha,
celebration. Yeah.
Haaland used to do robots. Haaland used to do this one too. The one
Mm.
where you cross his leg. Remember
Yeah,
that
on the
was his
floor.
first
Yeah.
celebration. Then the robot to Haaland to like I'm like they now showed Haaland. I'm like, brother, what are you doing? Don't do this.
Yeah, maybe it's just banter, amongst banter with them. I
Oh,
think it's
that
one of those
okay, okay,
things.
okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
Haaland was smiling, so it's fine. Maybe they're going to
Yeah.
share the
But
celebration. Only God knows.
yeah, moving on. Yeah, moving on. Maybe they will, but I think it's a good one from Czechia. I think Czechia has been consistent. Even in the
Played
league
well.
and as well
Played
as in
well.
Carabao Cup, doing some quality. So that's really nice. That's really good from him. Same with the person I was actually surprised about was Savinho.
Savinho
Savinho, I was surprised that
had
you know
a good game.
it has been a long time. I feel I've seen Savinho having a good game, so that was
Mm.
definitely one I was quite surprised by. And shout out to Kushanov. I think Kushanov too was pretty solid. With the way he was
Really
playing, making sure
was really good.
there were no issues there. Sad one for Brentford, but I think this one was an obvious City win. I don't think there was any
Yeah, I
doubt.
was expecting like a
For me,
3-1, but City
mhm.
kept a clean sheet. So
Yeah, for me, I didn't even see Brentford scoring. I think this was one I knew. Yeah,
mm.
uh, City were going to get into the next round. So it's a good one. Did you watch the Newcastle game?
No, I just watched the highlights, but like when turning in, turning out, but
Mm,
find out that they later got a late equalizer, right?
mm,
They got a
yeah,
late equalizer. I've forgotten who scored for them. Was it Gordon or was it Murphy?
late equalizer or late win?
Late win. Late win, I mean.
Yeah,
Late
yeah. It was a very good one. Late win. It was Louis Miley. Louis Miley scored like 92nd minute. It was
win.
nice
Yeah,
to see
Lewis
Wisa
Miley.
playing. I was surprised that Wisa was playing this game. He's not supposed to be for going for Afcon, or
He
he's no
has to
longer
play.
going for Afcon.
Or
I
maybe
was I
he's
was
not part of
surprised.
AFCON.
Maybe he's not part of AFCON. That's surprising
Maybe.
because Wisa is DR Congo, I think. And
Is
either
he?
DR Congo or Wisa plays for one
What's
of these countries. Is it DR Congo?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, DR Congo. He
Was
plays for DR Congo.
was
So I'm surprised. And I know DR Congo, they're in the AFCON.
yeah.
So I'm surprised Wisa was playing this game. Maybe a late
He's
flight
just
for the AFCON.
returning back. But he's just returning back from injury. So it might be best for him to stay back. But I don't
Mm.
know. It's just me saying.
Yes, it's an
African
interesting
players, they
one.
don't they don't they don't like to miss they don't like to miss AFCON. So no matter what, he's just returning back. But to be honest, he's just coming back from injury. Would it be wise to run off to AFCON? Do you get what I'm saying? You spent like
Hmm.
2 months just getting yourself. I don't know if the club would release him. That's one question I have. It depends on
To go for
Newcastle, right?
AFCON.
I don't think so, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, but well, that was something I was surprised by, and good. But that was a good game. That was a good game as well. Louis Smiley scoring the winner. I guess who then meets who in the next round? I think that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Chelsea,
Next
Arsenal, or
round.
Palace, and
Oh,
Newcastle
Arsenal.
versus City.
Okay, okay. So it remains Arsenal,
Mm.
Crystal Palace. So Chelsea will play the winner between Arsenal or Palace, and then Newcastle City.
That's a better draw for us if we're to win this competition.
I don't
When I
know,
was watching,
man. I
yes,
don't know.
when I was watching the competition, I was just praying for Arsenal or Crystal Palace.
Why not
Was
Newcastle?
Newcastle will
Oh, you
remove
guys could.
us. They removed us the last time. You remember?
Mm,
They would remove us. They would, and City would remove us. Do you get? But City and
Yeah.
Newcastle looks like a team that could remove City, or City could remove them. So
I
you
think they play next week. They play next week, right?
yeah, two of them play next week, right? Two of them play next week. So yeah, you say when do Arsenal is next week Tuesday, next week Wednesday. I think so. So yeah, should be a good one. Good watch. Say Chelsea struggling. Exactly. I was praying seriously for Arsenal or Crystal Palace. You people will think I'm
Mm.
joking. Because look at it now. If okay, let's analyze it from Arsenal. If Arsenal comes to the bridge, do you get what I'm saying? We can get something from that game. We go to
Yeah.
the Emirates, we can defend our lives and maybe nick a goal. That's possible with Arsenal. They can fumble the bag. Crystal Palace, we can get through with Crystal Palace. It's difficult, but we can. Do you get? But you see, Newcastle, we're not getting through. That's like ah, we can't get through. Kingsley.
It's a
City, we
tough
can't get through.
away game for you.
We can't get through over two legs with City. We can't get through over two legs with Newcastle. Yes, City is because he just knows Maresca. Do you
It
get
might
what
be
I'm saying? That's
easy
the
for you.
teacher. But it's
But do you
easier
guys say
to
if
beat
it's Arsenal
City.
that you face, you
It's
think you
easier to
can
beat
get
City
through
in the.
Arsenal?
We can get through with Arsenal. It's London Derby. We can. Yes,
I
see
don't know.
London clubs. Those three, Chelsea, Arsenal, Palace. Those are all London clubs. They can beat each other. Palace can remove Arsenal. Yes, they can. Chelsea
Possible.
can remove any of those two. But you see, Newcastle City, we can't. I'm telling you over two legs, we can't remove any of those two because we will
Mhm.
lose at St. James's Park. Guardiola will probably, he knows Maresca's hand, right? It's not the league. Maresca will probably do something shady. Then we would lose at the Etihad. So I was just hoping and God, let's get Arsenal or Palace. I'm happy for the draw.
I,
I think it's
yeah,
better
okay,
for
I
us.
see your point. I
No,
mean, I
no
see your
opponent
point.
is easy. Look at it that way. You're
Yeah,
in the
no
semi-final.
opponent is easy. Yeah,
But if you were to get one of these, who would I get? I would prefer any of the London clubs because it gives me a better chance, right?
fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
and to
I
be honest with you, City would have preferred Chelsea because it's easy
mm,
opponent for them. They can get through. He can get through with Chelsea. He can get through with Crystal Palace. Arsenal might give him
are
problem.
you sure? Are you sure
But
it's Arsenal that you guys are playing?
Arsenal or Crystal Palace, the winner between Arsenal or Crystal Palace is who will play.
Really?
Yes,
Okay, it doesn't look like
yes.
that on SofaScore. It
What
feels
does it
like
say
you
on
guys are on the
SofaScore?
same. The way they did it, it seems like you guys are on the same bracket as City and Brentford, and so you
No, no,
guys are
no,
facing
no,
each other. Chelsea, City,
no, no.
and then
So the
Newcastle will face the winner between Arsenal and Crystal Palace.
no, no. I watched the draw. I watched
Okay,
the draw. So
okay. Then I
it
guess
was
SofaScore is not showing you.
Chelsea in pot one will face Arsenal. Arsenal they were in pots maybe four. Arsenal Crystal Palace pot four so, and then Newcastle City. That's the
Okay, I'm actually surprised by that because SofaScore is showing something completely different. I'm just double checking to be sure, but then I guess maybe SofaScore is just. I mean, they can be wrong, so they're just
yeah
showing
they are
something.
wrong.
Yeah, they're
On
showing
the
something completely different.
on,
Yeah,
on the website is Newcastle
yeah.
City. And
Newcastle.
yeah,
Yeah.
I watched the draw. So
Okay.
see, I'm seeing all this. Say if Chelsea don't beat Newcastle the weekend, then Maresca deserves to be sacked. Embarrassing,
But this
Foxy.
is the same Foxy I was
You
saying. He
know how I'm
expect
like.
them to lose to
You know,
Fulham.
you know
They
how I'm like.
won. They won
At
Fulham.
the, at the end of the day, Foxy will come on the chat and say those that didn't get 3 points, I'll be part of them that won't raise up hand because I'm playing Newcastle. So my hand is down till after that
Yeah.
Newcastle. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. To be a
yeah,
tough game.
yeah. SSB is saying he's seeing all this shaky hype. Like, is what's the hype? What we saw today, it was good. It
Mm.
was good.
I
I've
think so
I've been
far, I think
I've
so far he's been
said
he's
I'm
been
wondering
decent.
if Sheki can be a scorer. We don't know, right? We don't know. Like I think with Sheki, the major issue has been that consistency.
Mm,
Can you replicate this form over a course of, let's say, 6 games straight? Even if you disappear for one game in between, it's fine. But give us 5 games consecutively. Do you get? So I feel like he's entering into that. I don't know, maybe it's just me thinking that way. He's
mm,
entering into that De Bruyne aura. Do you get what I'm saying? Guardiola is
yeah,
really, you see that they are working with him in the back end because he's showing on the pitch, right? He's having more confidence. His movements are better. He's making less silly mistakes. He's more serious. That's the one I see. He's more serious. Before, I felt like it was more about show. Now it's different. Every move he's making, he's looking up, every pass he's making is crazy, right? They say we
yeah.
have no full
Chelsea is playing
backs
an
feet.
important. It's definitely playing an important role for City at this point. You know, in the
Yeah.
way he's playmaking for them. Yeah, I don't know if you get into more of a goal scoring role, but then if he
Mm.
scores goals, then that's an added bonus to him. I feel so. It's a good one.
He should just be careful because he started to do the Haaland celebration. Be careful. The last person to do that celebration, he never scored after that. His career is going downhill
Who is that?
currently. Miles Lewis Kelly.
Oh,
You remember Miles Lewis Kelly when he scored and he did the
they
Haaland
did the Alan
celebration, remember?
celebration. You know, but
Since
Skelly, I feel
then,
like Skelly has not really been giving that much since Calafiori has been fit. He has not really
no,
been
but he's not
selected
been,
over.
even when he's been selected, he's just been basic.
But Skelly was never like a starter. I don't think Skelly was ever a starter for
True. It was
Ateta.
because Calafiore was on injury. That's why Skelly
He
was
got
playing,
more
right? So,
opportunities, yeah, and then signed the
but
contract. I
still,
think
still.
is I don't think he's a starter for them. See, you know what I noticed about Pep? He likes midfielders that can finish the ball. All his guys can shoot from far. Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually
Mm.
true. But
And
I
they're
mean,
probably
good
doing
game.
drills. They are probably doing drills now that they are shooting from outside the box. It's obvious.
Why do you say
See,
that? How is that obvious?
the Brazilian boy, how did he score?
Savinho
Yes, he shot. He shot.
was not
Anyway, it
outside
was
the box now.
deflected.
It was inside the box.
It was at the towards the edge of the box area he shot from.
That guy was probably in the box. Like he drove the ball into the box, shifted his direction, and
If
then
you see,
shot. I feel like he was inside
if
the
you see,
box. But
Sevinho
yeah.
that we know will probably dribble and wants to get towards the keeper,
Mm,
beside the keeper before he takes a shot. You see, it feels like Pep is evolving. See, so Chelsea gets Arsenal, Arsenal or Palace,
yeah. Arsenal or
right?
Crystal
Because
Palace. Yeah.
Arsenal are not through yet, right? So City get Newcastle. Yes, yes, that's the draw.
I still feel
Yeah,
like that side is not going to be an easy one for you guys, regardless. Arsenal
Kingsley,
Crystal Palace is not.
I will
It's not
tell
going to be
you
an
this
easy one
now.
for you.
As a London club, we understand ourselves, and I will tell you that that's the easier side of the draw for Chelsea. If we get if we got any of Newcastle or Man City, we are not qualifying. There's a 0% chance we are going through. I will tell
Hmm.
you that off the bat because we are not going to beat Newcastle in Newcastle's house, and they'll probably come to Stamford Bridge and draw. Then we're out. Do
Hmm.
you get with City? City knows Maresca's hand. He won't. Maresca will not win Pep Guardiola. If apart from league is different because you play him, then you can play him like 3 months later or something like. The situation might be different, but this is a cup tie. Guardiola is desperate. If you meet him over 2 ties, there's a high probability that he will remove you. He will remove Maresca.
Mm.
You get, but we ask now is London. The boys will show up. Do you get? Look at it from the perspective that the boys will show up. For Newcastle, they won't show up. For City, maybe they will show up. We don't know. Do you get? But I feel like that's no. Look at all the teams. There's no easy tie. No tie is easy. Do you get? But I feel like Arsenal or Crystal Palace are better opponents for us than Newcastle or Manchester City. If you ask me,
I mean, if you buy, if if Maresca wins Carabao Cup, I guess that buys him some credits, right? That gives him more
Apparently,
more of a case to stay at Chelsea because he has won
appar-
Club World Cup,
apparently,
he has won Conference League, win Carabao Cup. He's winning
he
cup. He's
needs
winning
to
stuff
fin-
for you guys.
he need to finish in the top four too. Anything he wins, that top four is important. I think news came out today that now, like, it's just rumors that are coming in that the review for the summer is not just about, are we going to stay, or are we sticking with Maresca, or are we going, or are we letting him go? It's more about, okay, Maresca, what have you done in the last 2 years that you could improve? What have we done as a recruitment team that we could improve? So that's the sort of meeting they are going to have.
Hmm.
Do you get? And maybe they come to an agreement, and obviously, if there's no agreement, we see what happens. But that's sort of the discussion, general discussion. But now I think Chelsea's focus, like news leaked today, they are going to be focused on the midfield, the midfield and defense, but especially the midfield. So my guess is, I think Lavia is done. I think they are tired
Injury
because
prone.
now, yeah, rumors are like there's too much pressure on the midfield. They are targeting specifically Kobe Minu or Adam Watson. Those are
Hmm.
the only two
I
people they are
wish, I
targeting.
honestly wish my team can get Adam Watson. When I think
It's
of
a
Adam
good.
Watson,
It's good.
he could fit in my team too.
Yeah.
Adam
Yeah.
Watson, I don't mind Kobe Mino. Kobe Mino too
Yeah.
could. I don't know if he can handle the Gravenberch role, but he definitely can inject more energy than,
Mm.
I guess.
Kobe Mino will do a good
Kobe
job
Mino will
for
do a
you
very good job
because
actually.
he can
When
he
he
can
will learn
he's a
from
good
those
for
boys too.
McAllister.
He will
For
learn
McAllister,
for
he can be doing
yeah,
that box to box, box to box, box to box.
yeah. He will
Traditionally,
get
he's not a good.
playtime. He will get
Do you get?
playtime. But I just think
And
of
this,
signing Kobe
mm.
Mino might put a can reduce the playtime of Inyoni because I feel like Inyoni too is there, and
But does
Inyoni
your
that boy
manager really
needs some
trust in
playtime.
Yoni?
He has been giving him playtime. I mean,
When did you
when the academy kids played in the Carabao Cup, then they
Kingsley,
got
game,
battered.
one game that he
Inyoni
wanted
played.
all of them to, he wanted to crucify those boys. That's when we saw Yoni.
Yeah, he throw them into the deep end and tell them to swim. Nick is saying Arsenal do not necessarily get past Palace. Palace are tricky. I agree.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think
All those
I don't think
London
it's going to be.
clubs.
I don't think the next couple of fixtures
That's
are
it.
going to be easy. It's not easy for
You know
Arsenal
the
to get
funny
past Palace. I don't think it's easy for you
is,
guys to get past either of
yes,
them.
yes.
So,
So you know what I even think? It's
mm,
trickier for Palace, for Arsenal to get past Palace, but it's easier for us to even get past Palace. It's trickier for Chelsea to get past Arsenal as compared to Palace. You see how the this thing is.
yeah, I see
That's
what
why
you're
I say
saying.
That's why I say
I
those
see what you're
London
saying.
clubs, we
Yeah, yeah.
together is
It might be
better.
tricky
It's
for
a
Arsenal to get past Palace. It might be
yes,
easier for you to get past Palace. It might be
yes,
trickier
but it's
for
not
you
easier
to get past
to get past
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's
So
very
that's it.
possible. Yeah.
So that's why I say those London clubs being together, anybody. In
But
fact, Palace can emerge.
anything that makes Arsenal
Palace can
get to that
emerge.
semi, I feel like anything that makes
Palace can
Arsenal get
emerge.
to that semi-finals,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they should really push for this one and try to win this Carabao
Like
Cup. I know they don't care about
squad,
it, but
full squad. Get something in the bag.
I know they don't care about it, but at least add something.
Yeah.
Win
And
something, move on to
you
the
know the
next
funny, thing, Maresca will use his full squad. He
against
would.
Arsenal.
If it's
He
Arsenal,
has to.
he will use his
He
full
has
squad.
to. He has to.
So that's
See,
it.
Arsenal get scared in the later rounds of cups. Bunch of bookies.
Yeah.
Ah man, crazy man. It's
God.
crazy.
Oh my days. You see, Palace eliminate Arsenal easily. That's one thing. I don't think Palace are too afraid of Arsenal. Do you get? They are not. But when Palace, I don't even know, because if when Palace are different when it comes to cups, they can come to your house and win you. Those guys, they don't care. Do
That's
you get?
true.
They can come. They have the balls and the guts, right? They come to your, even Chelsea. They can come to Stamford Bridge and win us in Stamford Bridge. We've been violated so many times in Stamford Bridge, right? But I would say London clubs against each other. For Chelsea to get to this final, that's the best route for us. He said, will Glasner even be there? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Is he on a red card? What happened? Is he going to stay at Palace? I don't know what you mean, SSB. Please clarify. Did you get the news that we didn't get? Maybe he has insider. Oh, come on, Foxy. Please don't do this. We are not favorites to win anything. I've always said it on this show. Like everything depends on who. Maresca.
Everything depends on Maresca.
It depends on him. Like if he does the right thing, put the right you see him on his day, he has the right tactics if he wants to be sensible with his thinking cap, right? And the right players, we can we are strong, we can do anything, but it depends on him. So Glasner is planning an exit. Yes, you heard about the rumors last week.
Oh, the rumors.
That like someone in Chelsea's hierarchy
Oh, yeah, that rumor that they
telling
want
Glasner
not
not
to
to renew his
sign, not to
contract.
renew. But
Yes,
Glasner was never going to renew with Palace. I feel like he was looking for the next jump from Crystal Palace.
I don't know, but
Tegay is a fool for not leaving. Reports are saying
oh,
Glasner is going to leave.
oh my god. Ah,
I don't think he was on Gay. Was he on Gay?
anyways, he should, at this point,
I
Gehi
think
should
Gay
not
was
leave
just
till
trying to be.
January.
He was just
He
trying to be
wanted to go.
professional.
They stopped him. They
Yeah,
stopped him, right? Right? Yes. Yeah. He said if Gazan were to leave, it must be a big club. Yes.
it's
And
definitely
that's
going to be a
why,
big club.
yes, and that's why Maresca said people are not I'm putting the pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
Maresca loses the Atlanta game.
Atalanta,
The
yeah.
next day, news leak that someone from the hierarchy has told Glasner not to renew his contract. Do you get news? Also, people started to spill the news that Maresca will be reviewed at the end of the season. So
Mm.
Maresca comes out, finishes his press conference towards the end, now say, "Oh, this has been the worst 48 hours of my coaching career since I've been at Chelsea," and burst
Yeah,
out without any information. Do you get what I'm saying? The
yeah.
next press conference, he said, "Oh, he was clear with what he said." So he's under pressure.
What do you think as Glasner as your new coach? Good
Oh,
idea, bad idea.
that's a gamble, man, bro. We're starting all over again. Yeah, it's like, let me tell you the case. Like, you got a mortgage for a house.
Mm.
Yeah, early on, you're paying high interest rate. Then 2 years in, I say, I want to go and refinance, brother.
We-
You pay that high interest rate again. Do you get what I mean? So that's the
Yeah,
same thing. We're starting all over.
but I feel
You get.
like Glasner is more organized than Maresca, and
I
I feel
think
like
so. With the resources, and they will give him
Glasner will not drop Esteval.
never.
Glasner will not make unnecessary tweaks to the squad. Glasner
No,
will quickly know what his first 11
no.
is,
And you know the
and he
funny
will
thing.
utilize the boys he needs to utilize. Right? I don't
You
think.
know the funny thing. You know why? Anyways, I think the major reason, maybe I'm wrong. Glasner uses the 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 he uses because of
Mm,
the squad, Crystal Palace themselves.
mm.
He just finds that formation suited. I don't know. Or has he been using? Is that the formation he's always used?
Let me see. Is
I
that the
don't. I
formation
don't think
is used?
so. But yeah. So what club would Glasner go to though? He's at the biggest club. Come on, Foxy, don't do this now. He's not at the biggest club in London. Come on, come on, come on. London is blue, right? We rule London. We rule London.
I thought
So
he was rumored to go to United.
to
So, but
United
there was a rumor that came out in the summer that he might go to United, but that was when the Sack Amorim
was
um
high.
news was
But
high and everything. But I
but
don't
now
think that will
Amorim is
happen
proving
again.
himself. He's proving himself, right?
I think Amorim will, yeah. I think
He's
Glasner
proving
has
himself
typically been a 3-5-2 type of coach.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, so Liverpool is suited. Maybe that's the club he should go to. Liverpool. Yes. Kingsley. Imagine him with that squad. What he's done with Mateta, Philip John Mateta, whatever his name is. Imagine
What?
what he would do with Ekitike and Isaac. He will revive Isaac.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Glasner to
Uh,
Tottenham. Oh, to Tottenham.
mm,
Very,
that's
very possible.
that's possible.
Very, very possible.
That's possible. I think so. I think so. That Thomas Frank is under pressure,
Yeah,
right?
that's a possible. That's possible. That's very
He's under
possible.
pressure. That's a club he
Yeah,
could
I
go
like
to,
Thomas
right?
Frank though.
So
I don't want Thomas Frank to not be without a job. I think Thomas Frank is a very good coach. Things are just not working out for him at Spurs, but then I think Thomas Frank is a good coach.
pause is a cost ground. Anybody that goes there doesn't succeed.
I think
Kingsley,
he's a good
count
coach.
count the count the coaches that have been to Spurs. Let's count it. Count the coaches that
Oh,
have been
I
to Spurs.
see. No, Fox is right though. Milan, Juve, Leverkusen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I
There
would
are a
like
lot
him
of
to be in the
clubs
Prem. I feel
now.
like he should. I feel like he should stay in the Prem. I feel like he
Then
should stay
what
in the
club does
Prem.
he go to if you
Maybe
stay in the Prem?
Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea. Who knows?
No, I beg you, no. We are
Maybe
going
Chelsea.
back to Mourinho
No,
days.
you complain about
No,
defense. You complain
no.
about the defenders you have. You
Yeah,
complain about defenders you have. Glasner comes in, makes you guys organized. I don't think there will be. See, I can't stand for United since the Glasner comes in, makes things solid for you guys. No much complaints for in terms of defensively. Right? Say Tottenham can offer higher wages than all three of those clubs. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
very fair.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say Amorim looks stable. He just need midfield. Yeah, they create a lot. Second highest creators after Manchester City. That's ridiculous. And he doesn't yet have the midfield he's been asking for.
Mm.
Wow. Like I know we actually I think you were the only one you kept on defending Amorim.
Is it
Maybe you're the
me?
only one. Yes. You're the only one on X defending Amorim, like, oh, I don't think it's fair. He doesn't have the right tools.
Oh
This season,
yeah, I
this
defended that
season
guy,
was the right
man.
season. When he has
I
a summer,
defended
when
him.
he has
That's true.
summer,
I
he
did.
has
I
his summer
actually did. I almost
whistle.
forgot. I actually did. I was defending
Yeah,
this guy for a
you
whole season.
always,
See
always,
now, see
always.
United fans, don't say I don't do anything for you. Don't say I don't do anything for you. I
Chevy,
defended this guy,
Chevy. Chevy is always
man.
attacking you on this life.
He said
So
maybe he
I
should manage in Ghana. Nick, that's funny, man.
oh my god, that's
Say
funny.
maybe he should manage in Ghana. That's funny. See fans
He said, what
worldwide. Yeah.
he said, what
Oh,
do you
Man
guys
United third, Man City six, Chelsea seven, Liverpool eight, Arsenal tenth. What? In terms of what? The table?
say? Come on. AI
Yes. Uh, Tottenham have the most toxic fan base and they recruit poorly. Any manager that goes there doesn't stand
doesn't
a
stand a
chance.
chance. That's the truth. Doesn't you see Nigeria wants glass now if they qualify for World Cup. Thorough total nonsense. Are we serious or are we joking? Is it a joke? Foxy, are you joking or are you serious?
The NFF, they keep man. That's it.
I know it's not the one that
At
you
this
owe
point, it's a
this
skit.
brother.
They are skit
Ah,
makers.
if he
This
said
is funny.
I was also promoting Amorim.
Yeah, well, true. I
Imagine.
never saw AB bash Amorim actually. To be fair,
No, no,
I
yeah,
think
yes.
Amorim's
Yeah.
thing was I just always felt like
And
Amorim's was Ten
Kingsley,
Hag's team. I felt like it was Ten
yes.
Hag's team.
But
He came at a
Kingsley,
really
yeah,
bad time in the season. Give him a
yeah.
preseason, let him build his team, let him sign people, and then start judging him from there. That's how I always felt. But yeah,
Yeah. But you know something? The turning point, if you guys remember, the turning point for Amorim was when you remember when he had that meeting with Sir Alex. He had
yeah.
that meeting with Sir Alex. Sir Alex met with him, like I don't know, it was over certain days. He met with him. Something happened then. We don't know.
Mm.
People, if Sir Alex, as old as he is, he's still a tactical genius. Yes. And probably he offered that brother some advice.
Tactically,
Do you get Kingsley?
what?
Look at the way. Look, no, 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 no. Wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait,
know.
wait, wait. Not tactically, but maybe for signings. I don't know. We don't know.
Culture,
We
maybe
don't know.
because Amorim has been
Yeah,
big on
we don't
culture. Has
know.
been big on changing the
Yeah,
culture. So maybe
yeah, we don't
culture,
know.
maybe culture advice, like how we
Yeah,
should handle things. But I don't know. I don't know. It says is DR Congo actually going to be disqualified? Sorry, speaking of Steam, Yeah, I guess if he's picking up a lot of steam, maybe they might be, but
Oh,
I feel like this is
oh,
just a
that's
reach,
another
man.
thing. Yeah, that's a reach. Because if you look at it, he said Cameroon to have a right to say they want to go to the World Cup.
Yeah,
Oh my days.
yeah. DR Congo beat them first in semi-final. Yeah, they
Wow.
use illegal players. So now we're looking for any way to get back in this World Cup. It's crazy.
Shit. Wow.
I don't even
But
care about the World Cup. Mentally, I was already out of the World Cup. So why am I coming back into this World Cup? But anyways, let's see what
you
happens if we
might
get to the World Cup.
you might be drawn in. Guys, let's like this live, please. If you're on this live, please hit the like button. Isaiah mentioned something about the Chelsea stadium, right?
Mm,
Um so not rumors, news came out today that Chelsea were thinking of El Scott's development, right? But that has
mhm,
been blocked. But in reality, I don't think they were making any move for El Scott.
mhm.
Because before they can look at it this way, before they can make any move for El Scott, they have to contact Chelsea pitch owners, right? And Chelsea pitch owners kept on saying, oh, the board has not approached them, Chelsea has not approached them, the owners have not approached them. So, how do you submit a development application? I know how it works, right? How do you submit a development application if you've not contacted? Because you can't move. The first thing they will even use to judge your application is where you are coming from.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You can't move from that pitch. Those guys have to give you approval, right? So even if they give you a development approval for El Scott, it's still contingent on those guys agreeing for you to move. So I don't think Chelsea were going with El Scott. They'll probably just stay at Stamford Bridge and see how they can increase the capacity. It's going to be hard
Mm.
and painful. We might maybe be playing in Wembley. I just hope we don't move into the Tottenham Stadium. That would be the worst. That would be the worst, bro. Moving in with the enemy. But I know we're not. We'll probably be at Wembley or any other stadium. I don't care, right?
Mm. I see.
We should not share a stadium with Fulham. We should not do that, please. No. No, that's a no no. That's a
No,
no no.
possibly not. Possibly not.
Yeah,
Um,
but that yeah, so yeah. So we see. We'll see.
yeah.
But
SSB
that's
saying, wait. AB said Fergie advises him to return to Fergie football, high pace, counter attacking.
counter-attacking. Yeah. Yeah, I think something happened because to me, you cannot just have that meeting and suddenly we start to see signs of they start to play the way the United played before. And it was AB. I think AB has always been the one that has been flagging it like we're seeing signs of faggy football. We're seeing these signs. It's there. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
The last like maybe if they had given maybe extra 5 minutes in that Bournemouth game, maybe United could have scored or Bournemouth too could have scored too. It was both ways because
Yeah.
that game was like a basketball game. Do you get? But they are creating chances, a lot of chances, a lot. So you see, Chelsea have to get another stadium. Too much academic talent leaves because of the current business model. Yeah, so respectfully say this. I don't think Fergie's approach is winnable in this age. What do you think? Nick is saying Fergie's approach is not winnable in this age. Like if Fergie was to be around the way he approached. Anyway, Fergie had the
I just feel
referees in
like
his pocket.
well,
Fergie had the referees in his pocket.
those rumors aside, I always like to think in
Okay.
my head that the best
Mm.
coaches need to know how to adapt,
And he could adapt. He was
right?
adapting constantly, right?
And if you look at an example like Pep, right?
Mm.
Look at the way he's adapting. It's like he's changing, right? So I
Mm.
feel like he will still be the core of maybe the core of his identity will be there, but in this era, I think he will still win games. Might not be. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if he's going to be like title contender, but then it's very, very possible, right? Because
Mm.
if he did not
Mm.
leave, I guess the instability that United have faced over the past couple years, where they felt like they've been through transition, a bunch of transition years,
Yes.
and they've not
Mm.
found that stability. I feel like that stability will still be there, right? There might be some seasons where they are not flying high, but then
Mm.
in general, they will still be
They will
competitive.
still be getting.
I feel.
Yeah. And he'll probably still be running the club because it feels like nobody, like, he was the major person that cared about football and was holding the ground on football, right? The other
Mm,
guys were just making money. So you need to understand Manchester United fans to be able to recreate what they had in the 90s. And I see Amorim trying to repeat that.
mm.
That's a fair argument,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah.
But
But
you
yeah,
never
the
know though.
best,
You never know
yeah,
because
yeah. But Ferg, if
the
you,
best thing sometimes is
yeah,
to drop the mic when the chairs are high. Like when people are clapping for
that,
you, you
that's
leave the
what Fergie
stage.
did.
It might be
He
the
ran.
best because what if he stayed and things just got worse?
Oh my,
So
I mean, they were
yeah.
already signs. The cracks were already showing. I hope you know. The cracks were already showing. Like, the
So
cracks were showing. It was there already, right? But one good thing about Fergie, which is key, right? Discipline. There
mm,
was high level of discipline at the club, and it affects the way you play on the pitch. You look at Man City and Guardiola.
mm.
Guardiola doesn't take nonsense. Like, he's so disciplined. You can't step out on the pitch and you're not running the way, even if you don't know how to pass and you are not doing the basic, you will not play again. You'll not even be in the squad. Do you get? That's how disciplined Guardiola is. Fergie too, very disciplined. Look at Man U before Amorim, right? Ten Hag, you see the subpar performance. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was pampering them like babies. Do you get what I'm saying? The guy before them, there was no culture at all. Say Usman Dembele has not,
Being to his
as
best. Has not
this
been to
season.
his best this
Okay.
season. Says if you put
Isaiah,
Fergie
why
in
do you
this
say
era,
that?
where does he finish?
Ah, oh, Kingsley, maybe you go first on this. Where does Fergie
That's
finish?
the thing. I don't know. Like I don't know
I'll
because
say,
if we remove the if we add the ability to adapt, right?
mm,
Given the stability, the attraction, so we have to consider some things.
and you will
United,
buy good players. You will
exactly. I
buy
was going to say
players,
that United will
yeah,
still be able to pull talents, right?
good
There's a
talent,
stable
scouting.
foundation. You
Yeah.
know, everything is just working well, and his ability to adapt. You think of
Mm,
coaching staff to is able to get some of
mm,
the best guys to bring in some fresh new ideas.
mm.
I think they stay
I'll say fourth,
competitive. I think they say
fourth,
I say top
fourth,
14
fifth. Yeah,
or
fourth.
top five,
Like,
top
to
four,
be
top
like,
five team.
yeah, it would be like a Wenger when Wenger was there, where Wenger was always finishing fourth, 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 fourth,
Mm.
fourth, before he finished that last season fifth or something and
Yeah,
won the FA Cup and left.
I think they still
So,
win cups. I think they
yeah.
win cups just like how Ten Hag were winning cups. Well, I would say Ten Hag's first season at United.
Mm.
Do you get what I mean? Ten
Yeah.
Hag's first season at United is how I would look at it. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that
It
makes
does
sense. Like
make,
you
it
win
makes
some
sense.
cups and then you're like third on the
Yeah.
table type of thing.
Third on the table.
So,
Like, you don't have a crazy season in terms of the league table, but you win something.
but you win things. You still keep on winning
Yeah.
things. You're
Yeah.
still competitive.
That's the
That's how
sort
I
of
see
coach
it.
we have now. That's the sort of coach we have now. Just stay competitive and win something.
Yeah, but not everybody will win the Premier League, guy. It's
But
just one team that
we,
win the Prem. Not
we
everybody
need to
win the
win that
Premier League.
prem.
But
We
still,
need to win
a
the
good season is not just winning the Prem. A good season can be winning, finishing a good place in the table and winning other
prem.
trophies. That's why there are multiple competitions, right? You win the Champions League. Honestly,
Mm.
Arsenal win the Champions League, they finish second. I don't think I think the fans will take it for what it is.
That's a bad season for Chelsea if that happens. We don't want
You
them to win the Champions League, Kingsley. Never. Never. They can win the league. We don't care about that. Win the league, but don't win the
uh
Champions League. We want to be the only club in London with that because
no, but you get what I mean though. Like
we have a
Arsenal fans will not be too mad. Oh, we win Champions
no
League, we finish second in the table. Nobody really gives a damn.
champions of Europe. You never sing that. You never sing that. You never sing that. We always have that song. So, but I feel like let
That's
Arsenal
funny.
win, let Arteta win the league because that's what he wants.
Hmm.
Like, he feels like his whole life in Arsenal as a manager, he's dying to win the league. He's dying. He could have won other trophies. He had
Hmm.
opportunities to win other trophies. He threw those ones away. Just he put all his eggs inside this basket of the league.
Mm.
And that's what is, and I don't know, mentally it rubs on the players because now it still feels like his whole mind, his whole self is on the league again. They're under pressure that, so what if Manchester City are 2 points behind you? It doesn't mean anything. Keep going. If you have an opportunity to win a trophy, win it. If the league is there to win, then you go for it. Let it not be a do or die affair. Do you get? At this point now, you've rallied the whole press, media, you've rallied even rival fans because everybody now is waiting. We're waiting for the, some people are waiting for the failure. Do you get? Some people are just waiting to see neutrals like me. Can he do it? Do you get? Why half of the other Chelsea fan base are waiting for him to fail? Do you see? But me, I'm just waiting. He should never win the Champions League. Sorry, Arsenal fans. Say Arsenal have never won the Champions League for a reason. Bunch of, oh, come on, Foxy, come on, don't do this to us now. It's a it's a bunch of frauds. Oh my days, oh my days. SSB saying bigger fish to fry. He said I can see Ateta throwing Palace game away and going. "Ah, that would be a bad idea. That
Why?
is a bad. It's a bad idea all over because you are this close. Okay, one of the stuff they mocked Ateta last season was how many semi-finals did he get to? He got to the Champions League semi-final, right? He got to, was he in the
Yeah,
FA Cup
Champions League
semi-final?
semi-finals.
FA Cup semi-final.
Was
I
he
think he
last
got.
FA Cup
I don't know, guys.
semi-final?
Remind me. Was he
Years
in the
ago.
semi-final of the FA Cup
I know it was Champions League
last season?
semi-final.
And he was in the leagues. Let's say, assume he was in the league semi-final because he was there till the end, chasing, chasing and chasing, right? But at the end of the day, I just feel you say Ateta always blames the ball when, yeah, exactly. Remember, I
No
remember that
shame.
thing, I was so pissed off with him. He said, "Oh, the ball bounces, it's different." But I never even knew it was different. It was Ateta that made me know it was different. But I'm like, brother, you qualified from first stage to get into semi-final. You never complained. The match before, I remember that game. He scored 4-1. He never complained about the ball. Then when it was time for him, he went out. They say, "Oh, the ball was flying. You kick it a little bit, then it goes up." Brother Martinelli flopped that day. Don't blame the
What,
ball, blame your
what's up with
player.
Foxy and Arsenal, man?
He said, all we need to know is Arsenal are not in any. Oh, come on, don't do this. Nobody remembers semi-finalists. Oh, my days. Fox is going at
That's
Arsenal today.
that's funny.
Arsenal are so lucky they are not meeting Newcastle in this cup. Oh, my days. They were.
I think if Ateta beats Crystal Palace, they move to the semi-finals. I think
He has
he
a
should give
chance.
it he should give it a proper go and see if he
Go
can get
full
to the
squad.
finals.
Full
And
squad.
then yeah,
Go full
that
squad
final
against
actually
Chelsea.
going with the mentality that you want to
Yeah,
win it, win something.
win. Yeah.
You just win the Carabao Cup,
But
keep
we'll
it
see.
somewhere,
We'll see.
and then
We'll see.
aim for Champions League, aim for more
Yeah,
competitions. I think is the best
as
approach.
SSB said,
Mm.
Ateta would just he would just decide not to do anything for this cup and maybe focus on the Prem. But that would be a bad idea.
Mhm.
The pressure will be too much for him to bear. It will be because I don't see how he goes through this season without winning even worst case scenario a trophy.
Carabao Cup.
Like that would be bad. It's bad, like real bad. Arsenal are the second highest spenders in the league, right? So to me, if you ask me, go all out at Crystal Palace. Go all out. Treat it like a final. When you play Chelsea, treat it like a final.
But it's also
Because
depends the games they are playing next and
I,
the injuries they have. You have to consider that
I
they
think
do
I
have
think
injuries.
SSB is right because they played that game now in January. What fixtures do they have around that time? January 12th.
They play which game in January? The Crystal Palace game.
Yeah, no, no,
No,
no, no, no,
they
no,
play
Crystal
Crystal Palace
Palace.
game next week.
I mean the semi-final game. Let's assume they are in the semi-final. They get through
Oh
Crystal
yeah,
Palace,
yeah, yeah.
right? The first leg is in
Mm-hmm.
Jan 12th or so. who do they play around that period? That's when the league is getting hot. Because now that there are 2 points, they are going. You
Mm.
are going to cross through this December, this nonsense. Last week of December that is always brutal. People drop like flies. Men, men falling on the battlefield. Chelsea, I know will fall on the battlefield. Do you get what I'm saying? This next week in December, we've already
Yeah.
fallen several times in December itself.
Yeah, I
So
agree too as well, SSB. I don't see any
right,
team really winning a
yeah,
treble or
yeah, no, 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 no,
quadruple
no.
this
If you win,
season.
so if you win
Nobody
one
really
thing,
feels
take
dominant. That's true.
take it and clap for yourself and move on. Yeah, that's
Sadly,
it.
I don't see us winning anything. Liverpool fans, I don't see us
Why?
winning any. What are we going
You're
to
in
win?
the
FA
FA
Cup
Cup. You're in the FA Cup.
and
Yeah.
it's not FA Cup. You think and it's not will take it serious? I don't know. See, although I'm not happy
Oh
with
my
City
days.
draw, I would probably prefer to play them over two
Two
legs
legs.
than play them
Yeah,
in
that play them one of
one
final. Yeah.
final. Yeah, you have a higher chance,
Actually,
right?
yes. Actually, for Newcastle, is better you play City. It's better they play City 2 legs than
Mm-hmm.
meet City in final. Because if they meet City in final, Guardiola can just spin out one on Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe will be shocked. Do you get? But
Well,
you see, over
Guardiola
2 legs,
always beats Eddie Howe. I don't think there's not even like a spin-off one on him. It's his boy. He beats us. He always beats him. Always beats like he literally always beats him.
are you serious?
Yes, go and check it. Oh, Foxy, please confirm that you guys. How many times have you guys lost
Foxy, come,
to
Foxy, come
City?
to the front, please.
How
How
many times
many times
have
have
Newcastle lost to City? They always lose to City.
they
I
always
think
do
in
this?
league,
I never knew in the league. Okay,
they
so
always
maybe
beat him.
the two-legged ties. Yeah, I think is better. Is better for Newcastle. And I will honestly tell you, Chelsea are happy not to meet City.
Hmm.
Arsenal are happy not to meet City. Crystal Palace are happy not to meet City.
Why is everybody scared
Although
of City?
although Kingsley,
Yeah.
Crystal Palace were they the ones that removed City the last time? They were. They were.
Ah,
They
yeah.
were. They removed City the last time. Oh yeah, you
Oh,
see,
you guys beat them, right?
we beat them out of the League Cup. Yes, so you see, so that's
Oh
what I'm
yeah, they
saying
could
in
beat.
League
They could
Cup.
beat them though. They could
Yes,
beat them.
and we beat them this season at home. Yes, remember they lost at home,
Ah, true, 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 true,
right?
true, true,
We
true.
beat them this season at home. City,
The game that we expected them to lose.
yeah, yeah. SSB says City is not a
Ah,
boogie
yeah,
team.
yeah,
It can be beat.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah. So you never know until you try him. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Docas. Wow, it's crazy, but yeah, I don't know.
The
I don't
head-to-head
know what.
between Eddie Howe and Guardiola. Guardiola
Mm.
has beaten Eddie Howe 15 times.
Oh my days, bro.
He beats him. He does. He
Beating
does.
front up.
He has won him a lot. He has
That's
won
good
him a lot.
spanking. Oh
He
my
has.
days.
But fair enough. You know,
Yeah.
I think Newcastle have what it takes. I mean, if he's really locking in on this competition, why not? Might as well.
Yeah. And the first leg is at St. James's Park, right? You say how many of those
Mm,
15 times were at Newcastle? Mm,
fair enough. Fair
that
enough.
that's a good question.
Fair
That's
enough.
what I'm
But
saying.
no, what I'm saying is, in general, this manager has won this manager more times. You get what I'm saying?
It's
In
much, it's much,
general. So,
it's much. Yeah. Maybe many of those times were when he was in, is it Bournemouth or what team was
but
he in?
also when they faced each other in terms of club to club in like their
Mm,
last 10, City have had
mm,
more wins.
than him.
They've had more wins than him. So, like, what I'm trying to say in general is, can they beat City? They can, but
Mm.
should City be scared playing Newcastle? Like,
They would be
I don't
scared.
know. I
Would.
don't know. With the
Kingsley,
kind of
out of
personnel they have, I feel like City
no,
can beat Newcastle.
they can, but they are
That's what,
scared. The two teams, if City were to pick two teams, they'll be
Mhm.
wary about meeting. Newcastle will be one of them, and Crystal Palace. That's why when
You
they
don't
beat
think Crystal
Crystal
Palace
Palace
more
this
than
3-0, when they beat Crystal Palace this 3-0, they were so happy because they were scared. You could there was
but
that
which team will you
especially
think is more of a boogie team for City? Crystal Palace or Newcastle?
Crystal, Crystal Palaces.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
not disagreeing. I just feel like
yeah.
if I look at the chances of City beating Newcastle, I would say that it's higher than if they're facing Crystal Palace.
Alas, yeah, you're right.
That's how
You're
I
right.
look. That's how I look at it, though. That's how I look at it.
Mm.
SSB saying
Yeah,
Newcastle
that's true.
midfield is more athletic than City. They can beat City. They can.
Beat
I'm not saying they can't. They
it.
can.
You're right.
They can. But yeah.
And somebody
Anyway,
like
there's no
Elanga,
easy game.
so someone like Elanga will be important in that game. I know Foxy
Mm.
doesn't rate Elanga, but Elanga will be important in that game. You need speed merchants. You win the ball, ball goes to the wing while running.
Interesting. Interesting. It's a nice game at home
Ooh, ooh.
in the semi-final. I think we turn up and beat City. The issue will be second leg at
Second
City. We
leg.
need a healthy
Yeah,
lead in the first game. Fair enough. Fair
first
enough.
leg.
Fair enough.
True,
Say,
true,
who do
true.
you trust more, Eddie Howe or Glasner?
Foxy doesn't doesn't rate Elanga. He said Elanga 1.8. Oh, I
uh,
see. That's crazy. So who do you trust more? I trust Glasner because you are sure of what he's going to give you on that day. Except injuries, like he's been affected by injuries, he's going to your team will always turn up,
mm.
right? And tactically, he's sound. I think he's okay. He said that 2 game semi-final will be tough, but we need it. AB, AB is rallying the troops. AB, we need to see who is coming through between this Arsenal and Crystal
Chelsea,
Palace. Who would
Chelsea
you
versus
prefer?
Chelsea versus Arsenal,
Chelsea
two
fans.
game semi-final.
Yeah,
You think you guys beat Arsenal at the Emirates?
we
That's an
can draw.
L. That's
We
an
can
L
draw.
for you guys. They
No,
can
no,
draw
no.
you
It's
guys,
a
but
cup.
you guys are
It's
losing
a
at the
cup.
Emirates.
It's a
You
cup, Kingsley. It's a cup.
you guys will not
Sincerely,
win at the Emirates.
the last time Arsenal went out from the League Cup, was it not in their house they beat them? It was in their house,
Fair,
right? It was in their
fair.
house.
Let's
So
see.
what are
Let's
we
see
saying?
who remove them.
Yeah,
I
it was
just
in
I
their
just feel
house.
this season. I don't know. I don't know if you guys do it. You beat Arsenal this season
We see.
at the Emirates.
We see.
I
We
don't
do.
know.
It all depends. It all depends on Maresca, right? Guys, let's like the live. For those that are on the live, if you've not liked the live, please hit the like button, please. Yeah, you see, Chelsea versus Arsenal goes to pens. Yeah, and Chelsea probably comes through. I doubt. I doubt that. But you know the funny thing, if Chelsea plays Arsenal,
It was
hmm,
Newcastle that removed Arsenal.
and it was in Arsenal's house, right?
They beat Arsenal in their house.
Okay, in their own house.
In their own house 2-0, I think. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
then
trying to
Arsenal
see.
too lost. Arsenal too lost. I remember that game. Arsenal lost at home, maybe 1-0 or so, or drew 1-1.
Arsenal lost at home. They beat Arsenal
I
home and
told you,
away. They beat
told you.
Arsenal home
So,
and away 2-0. 2-0. Yeah,
ex-
home and away.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Arsenal in cups are they are different. Like
Yeah, and then
Foxy said.
we beat Tottenham, and then we went to the final, and then Newcastle won us in the final, sadly.
Mm.
So that was one cup
Ikena,
that we didn't win.
this one Ikena is working. Liverpool are still in the FA Cup. Don't worry. He said, I feel sorry for Elanga. Technically, he's atrocious and shambolic. Might be telling him to find a new job if he if he carries on. I
No,
think Fox is done.
but you're right
Fox
about
is-
the semi-finals though. That Arsenal have
That's
been
what I'm,
in how many semi-finals?
that's
They were
what
in the
I'm
Carabao
telling
Cup
you. And
semi-final.
they always fumble at the semi-final. They'll probably see Kingsley. Maybe I should say this on the live. Arsenal will probably get through. They will fight tooth and nail, right? They will get through. Do you get? You see, but that semi-final will be. You say Chelsea fans will be so bitter tonight. Why would be so bitter? Ikena, why? I prefer that draw. I prefer the London draw than City or Newcastle. I'll be honest with you.
Is
Because
that how
against
you feel, or is that how all Chelsea fans feel? How do
okay,
all Chelsea fans feel?
maybe AB should tell me how he feels, but I will tell you this based on my team's ability. I don't think we can get through Newcastle. I don't think we can get through City. Arsenal and Crystal Palace are the best choices. There's no easy game in the semi-finals. We're all strong teams. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no weak
Mm.
side. There is no weak side. The only side you have now is who your neighbor. I prefer playing my neighbors in London, than traveling all the way to Newcastle or traveling all the way to Manchester. Do you get what they say? As defending champions, I can tell you the League Cup is the greatest cup in football. Oh my days. They're the current champions, right? They are.
Yeah, of the Carabao Cup, yeah.
You know
They
what
they beat us. They beat us to win it. So
anyways, if I was to predict a final, I'll predict a Chelsea Newcastle final. It can happen. Yeah, it's
you really
possible.
think so?
Yeah. I think Eddie Howe takes this cup more serious than any other person. He does, because it's a chance for a trophy. He say, Anzi, be sincere, would you have been fasting and praying for? There's no weak team.
So you're
No,
telling me
weakest
you would have preferred
Newcastle.
Newcastle?
No, they removed us the last time. Why would I prefer them? No. I don't like I was praying against you, not praying against, but I didn't want Newcastle. I did
Because
not
even
want Newcastle.
traveling to the
Yeah.
distance traveling.
It's a far distance to even go there. At the end of the day, we can't even survive in that there in St. James's Park. Mentality where my team is young, we can't cope.
Mm.
Do you get with that noise? Obviously, would fumble the ball. See, considering that you yourself confess that you always prefer easy routes, Ikenan, and that's what I'm saying. This is the easiest route for us. Newcastle is not an easy route. We would lose at St. James's Park, right? You see, the same thing with AB. You say, Andy, you're right. I rather Arsenal or Crystal Palace, and we don't need to travel. Yes, that's better for us. And the good thing about not traveling is you don't feel like you're away from home. Do you understand? An example is we can play Crystal Palace will come to our house. They are not afraid of us. We're not afraid of them. Right? Let the best man win. We'll go to Crystal Palace's house. There's no home and away. We both play each other. That's better than when you play Newcastle or Man City. There's home and away in those ties. You go to Newcastle's house, you are away.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the Etihad, you are away because you traveled. Apart from traveling, the fans. Do you get what I'm saying? You feel the
I get what you're
atmosphere.
saying. Yeah, I get you.
Stamford
Yeah.
Bridge, we Stamford Bridge, we have no atmosphere at we are. We have no atmosphere. Yes. Kingsley, that's the honest truth. We have no atmosphere at Stamford Bridge. Even Crystal Palace. So you see, semi-finals is usually at Wembley, not so. Mm, yes, that's true. We that's it. Semi-final is at Wembley. Oh, that's a
So that's the
difference.
FA Cup. That's the FA Cup.
Okay, that's FA Cup. Okay,
Mm.
that's FA Cup. I thought so. That's FA Cup. Okay, that's the FA Cup then. Yeah, so there's home and away. When you play Newcastle, when you play Man City, there's home and away, and you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
My Kingsley, my team currently, we've not been able to get a win in the Champions League away.
Mm.
We've not. We fumble the bag. My manager fumbles the bag. The team we collapse away.
Mm-hmm.
High pressure. But Newcastle, Arsenal, and Crystal Palace, I think is a better tie for us. It's better. Emirates, there's a way in Emirates. When you play at the Emirates, you feel it a bit. You're away. But it's still better than traveling that long distance.
Regardless, now that I'm thinking about it, regardless, I still feel like we can never
Tough.
really know who
Everybody
will
is
move
tough.
on. I know we
Everybody
are.
is
I know
tough.
it's some
Yeah.
Chelsea fans are saying, yeah, it's better for you to face Arsenal, better for you to
Mm,
face Arsenal or Crystal Palace. You
mm,
never really know. That's what I would say. Never really. I still think it's going to be it's going to be tough. And I would say
mm,
when I look at Newcastle City, I feel City if
mm,
they lock in, they can beat Newcastle home anyway. They can. They actually can because the last Carabao Cup, you
mm.
said they removed City, right? I don't know if
I
they
don't know if
removed
it's
City,
City
but
they removed.
I'm sure they removed
I
Arsenal.
think they
But
removed City. I think so. And Fox, maybe Foxy will tell us. Foxy, did you guys remove City last Carabao Cup? I kind of remember. How did City go out? Who removed them? Who removed them? That's the question. Was it Crystal Palace or was it who? Crystal Palace was at Wembley.
I'll
They
check.
removed them. Yeah. He said realistically everything will have
It was
preferred
Tottenham.
Newcastle
I think it was Tottenham that removed
that
City.
remove City.
Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't Crystal. It wasn't Newcastle.
Wa-
So
was Tottenham. Okay.
so at the end
See,
of the
but
day,
realistically, everything will have preferred Newcastle. Wow. I don't think Newcastle like easy
I think
side.
City. I
Like
think City. But
no.
still, I think City remove Newcastle. If they lock in, they can remove Newcastle.
True. Okay. Over
They
two
can
legs.
over 2 legs. Yeah, over 2 legs.
Please
And
let me tell
this
you
part,
what
they
will
just need
happen.
to not lose.
If I predict what will happen, City can lose at St. James's Park in the first leg. They can, right? Now they take that win to the Etihad and they just defend. They defend for their life. What happened? What would happen? Do you think City will not become desperate? Haaland will have to play the two ties. That's the only way they get through. He must play the two ties, two of them, home and away. He said Tottenham removed City last season. He said we beat Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. Yes, that's it. He said before we knocked out City.
Before you knocked out City, really? I don't see you guys removing City. It
We
was
the one
Tottenham that
we the
removed
one
City. No, last season Carabao Cup, you guys beat Liverpool to win the trophy.
oh, it was Liverpool you guys beat at the end.
Then they beat Arsenal in the semi-final.
Mm.
In the quarterfinals, it was Brentford.
Oh, he said the season before last
Oh, the
season.
season before.
Okay. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. The season before, I think they
oh,
got
season
fined that
before they knocked out.
they got
Okay, okay,
they
okay.
got
Fair
they
enough.
got fined the competition. The season before they got
Oh
fined,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So and
That's
even
true.
last season. Ikena, I know Ikena is saying Newcastle are the easy side, but honestly, I don't think so. I don't think, as a Chelsea fan, I just want to avoid Newcastle. I want to avoid Manchester City,
You said you okay? Because the
right?
season before, you guys even removed Newcastle. Chelsea removed Newcastle.
The season before,
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, you guys removed them in the
sure.
quarterfinals. Yeah, not last season. Wait,
No, we
no,
didn't.
not
No,
season before. I'm
we
talking about
we
last season. Season before, 23-24. You guys removed them.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Is what I'm saying. I'm sure you guys
Okay,
removed
okay.
them.
Oh, so the season they did that
You
run was
played us. You played
2023.
us in the final and we
Was
won.
20 was twen- yes, was 2023. Yes, we lost
Yeah,
on
lost to
penalty
Chelsea
and
on
lost
penalties.
on
Yeah.
penalties. Yes. So 2023 was
Yeah,
the
they
season
removed
they had a
They
good run.
removed Man City. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
same
that
season they removed Man
2023.
City.
Yes,
They
but
removed Man City.
2024
They removed Man
we
U.
removed them. Yeah,
Yeah. So actually, they could remove City again. They could,
it's a
but
tough tie.
but
Telling you.
honestly, do you know how they removed Man City with one goal, and that's at St James's Park. Well, you guys, I don't really think you guys can do that over 2 legs. I don't see
You
it.
can't.
I'm sorry, Foxy. I don't see
It's,
it.
it's hard.
I think City remove you guys. I think they do.
Wow. But we see. Eddie Howe might have something in his pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Any final thoughts before we jump off?
Yeah, my final thoughts. I think since Chelsea fans are happy with who they may be facing, so
Wow.
I give them
Wow.
credit. I give them credit for that. I agree with Ikena's recent comment. I think
Arsenal
I think
City.
Arsenal City will be it will not like that will be the final. It will be an interesting final. I think it will be interesting to watch
Easy
that kind of
prediction.
final. But
Okay.
I think it's very positive. This semifinals, that we're about to see is going to be a very tough one.
Good tough for you.
Regardless of the combination, if it's Chelsea facing Arsenal or Chelsea facing Crystal Palace, I
Still
think it's
tough.
going to be a tough one either way. So we'll see who
Yeah.
gets to that final, and maybe we might see Ateta win the Carabao Cup and they take it as one of the trophies they win, or maybe it might be them getting to yet another semi-final and not winning a trophy. So that is up to them and is up to what Maresca decides. But at the end of the day, so far it was a good game from City. So congrats to City.
You did well.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one from City. Good one from Newcastle. Those are my final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me would be we winning anything this season, it all
Mm,
depends on Maresca. That's what we keep saying. It depends on him. If he turns up on that day,
mm,
then that other team is losing. We know. We know he's
mhm,
capable of doing that. We know the team is capable. If they and the coach, especially the coach, he shows up, then I'm not afraid, right? So, but to be honest with you, I was happy we're not playing Newcastle, and I'm happy we're not playing City over two
mhm,
legs because I don't think we good chance with those two. I prefer playing London clubs. They
mhm.
are our neighbors. There's a better fight. It's better chance for us there than those other two, right? So yeah, that's all from me. But anyways, it's good tie. Everybody's strong, so there's no hiding place.
Yeah.
No hiding place. Is the best two teams that. In fact, this year is the best two teams. Any of the two teams you see in the final, they deserve to be there.
Mhm.
Do you get? There's no cutting corners. They deserve to be there. So that's it. That's all for me.
All right. Shout out to Foxy, Ikena, AB, Nick, SSB, every single person that commented live, Dorcas. Shout out to all of you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys, if you're new here, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're on the way to 5K. So we really appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you guys so much for
Yeah,
joining. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So take care.
yeah,
Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're streaming from. See you guys.
yeah.
Bye.
See you. Bye.